Metre in music describes how many beats are in a bar, and also it gives you information about the type of beat. To denote metre in a musical score, composers will use what's called a time signature. So each time signature can be classified into a certain metre. The terms duple, triple and quadruple refer to the number of beats in a bar. So duple just means 2, triple means 3 and quadruple means 4. Then there are two other words you need to remember as well, two other types of metre. There's simple. So the term simple means that each of the beats can be broken into 2 equal notes. Okay? And then the other one is compound. The term compound means that each of these beats can be broken into 3 notes, 3 equal notes. So let's have a look at some examples. Here's 2/4. 2/4 is classified as simple duple time. 2/4 means 2 crotchet beats per bar. So here you can see the 2 crotchet beats. And so duple refers to the 2 beats in each bar. Okay, we said earlier duple means 2. So there's 2 beats in the bar. And then simple means that each of the beats can be divided into 2 equal notes. So here you can see each crotchet is divided into 2 quavers. Okay? Now there are some other examples here. 2/2 is 2 minim beats per bar, and each minim can be divided into 2 crotchets. And 2 quaver beats, that's 2/8, 2 quaver beats per bar, means can be divided into 2 semiquavers. Okay, so these are also examples of simple duple time. Okay, let's have a look at 3/4. 3/4 time is simple triple time. So 3/4 means 3 crotchet beats per bar, and so you can see the 3 crotchet beats there. So it's triple because we've got 3 beats in the bar, and each of those beats can be divided into 2 equal notes. So that makes it simple time. Okay, another couple of examples. We've got 3/2, that's 3 minim beats per bar, and each minim beat can be divided into 2 equal crotchets. And then 3/8 is 3 quaver beats per bar, and each of those quavers can be divided in half to semiquavers. Okay, one more example of simple time is 4/4. This means 4 crotchet beats per bar. You can see the 4 crotchets there, and each of those crotchets can be divided into 2 equal semiquavers. So this is simple quadruple time. Quadruple meaning 4 beats. Okay? And another couple of examples of simple quadruple time. 4/2 is 4 minim beats per bar, and 4/8 is 4 quaver beats per bar. So I want you to notice something here. Notice that a time signature is simple time. Sorry, a time signature in simple time will always have a 2, a 3 or a 4 at the top as the top number. So 2/2, 2/4, 2/8, or 3/2, 3/4, 3/8, or 4/4, 4/4, 4/8. All of those are simple time signatures. All of their beats can be subdivided into 2 equal notes. Now, while that's the case for simple time, we're going to move on to compound time now. Just before we do, simple time, like I've said, can be subdivided into 2 equal notes. And so when you're counting it, you tend to count it as 1 and 2 and 3 and so on. So each beat is divided in half as the and. 1 and 2 and 3 and, okay? Now in compound time, each beat is now divided into 3s. So instead of 1 and 2 and, it will be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So let's have a look at some compound time signatures. Let's look at 6/8. So 6/8 means 6 quaver beats per bar, okay? Now you could either subdivide those into two groups. So you can see in the first example on the left, two groups of 3 quavers. Okay, or you could divide it into 3 groups of 2 quavers. Now, as we know already, 3/4 covers the one on the right because you've got 3 crotchet beats per bar divided into 2, each beat divided in half. Okay, that would be simple triple time. So what we're going to do now with 6/8, we are actually going to divide them into 3s, and so you've got 2 groups of 3. So therefore, we've actually got duple time again, but it's compound. So we've got 2 main beats, and they're subdivided into 3 quavers. Notice that each beat in 6/8 is a dotted crotchet. So rather than thinking, when you're thinking in compound time, rather than thinking about the individual quavers, you're actually thinking in terms of groups of quavers, groups of 3. So we've got, in 6/8, we've got 2 main beats, and each one is divided into 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Okay? Any time signature with a 6 at the top is compound duple. Okay? So compound time, 6/2 is 6 minim beats, 6/4, 6 crotchet beats, 6/8, 6 quaver beats, 6/16, which is 6 semi-quaver beats. But all of them can be subdivided into 3. Each beat subdivided into 3, and it's there you go. So 6/8 and 6/4 are the most common. Then we've got 9/8. So this is compound triple. We're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to subdivide in groups of 3 quavers. So you can see that each group of 3 quavers, each beat is now a dotted crotchet, just like in 6/8 was 2 dotted crotchets. This is 3 dotted crotchets. So it's a 1 and 2 and 3 and, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So some more signatures with 9 on the top. These are all compound triple time. Okay? Don't worry about those too much. We're getting quite technical, but all of those are compound triple. That's 3 beats per bar. And then we've got 12/8. Looking a bit crazy here, but we subdivide those into 3s, and we end up with 4 dotted crotchet beats. So that's quadruple time, and it's compound because they're subdivided into 3s. Okay, like that. All right, so that's pretty much it. And so we've got some more time signatures with a 12 on the top, and all of them will be in compound quadruple time. Okay, so how do we describe meter? Well, first of all, what is the time signature is the main question. Okay, if you're asked to describe meter, you're going to have to describe the time signature, for example, 2/4. So you'd say how many beats there are. So there's 2 beats, and what type of beat. So in this case, it's 2 crotchet beats. Okay, and then you can talk about whether it's duple, triple, or quadruple time. So in this case, it would be duple time because it's 2 beats, and you'd say whether it's simple or compound. So in this case, we would say it's 2/4, which means 2 crotchet beats per bar, and this is an example of simple duple time. Okay, so how do you describe meter in a piece of music? Well, simply, you want to talk about the time signature. So you want to use the same terminology that I've been using in this video. For example, you might say that the meter is 4/4 common time, which means 4 crotchet beats in a bar. And you can say that it's an example of simple quadruple time. Or you might say that the time signature is 6/8, which means 6 quaver beats per bar, and this is an example of compound duple time.
see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners.